But I'm thinking too the next time, because I'm budgeting myself, because I spent a lot of money this month and I gotta wait till the next check. Hiker boots is what I'm thinking. Or shoes, sorry, hiker shoes. They have the shoes that they have a little bit of height to them, but you can still, it has a lot of maneuverability, where you can still move fast, you can still do whatever, and it gives you a little bit more protection. But yeah, I definitely one day I want to meet up with some locals or some people that just know about the outdoors kind of stuff, or maybe talk. I can't do the chat, the text, either talk on the phone or meet in person. And also to have a conversation a little bit about guns. There's some things I've been wanting to know. You know, I don't know what's going to be out there, if anything. I just love, there's something about being out there and it's just quiet and peaceful, and you're just not knowing what you're going to run into or expect, or find these little hidden things of people that were there once upon a time, or maybe still there now, you know? If I find people today, the further I go, I'm probably going to be freaked out. The more freakier person encounter that I had was in this place that it wasn't like far deep, but it was super thick that you really didn't think anybody would be out there. And there was somebody that had a whole home, like a whole tent, and I've encountered multiple homeless encampments. There was somebody that had a whole home and tent set up out there, and that really surprised me, because he turned around, he saw me, and I'm like, holy. And I think he was just as surprised to see me as I was surprised to see him. So I'm gonna consider this today as my little hike workout. But I do have my gear in case. The problem is, and this is the other goal for the channel, the other thing that I want to do, I want to get a GoPro eventually, maybe in a couple of months, because I'm tightly budgeting everything right now just to make sure everything works out. The GoPro is around $400 to $500. The newest ones, they're really nice cameras. This one costs more. This was $800 something without the accessories. With the accessories, I spent well over $1,000. Batteries, memory, the memory thing, the holding accessory, all the little gadgets and stuff that I got for this thing, well over $1,000. But the GoPro, for those if you don't know, it's super durable. I think it's water resistant or waterproof. I'm sure this camera has a thing that you can attach to your chest or your head, which would be dope. For the GoPro, I want to attach it to myself, so when I go into these places, I have both hands free. Sometimes a little bit difficult, and luckily I have never run into a situation, but if you run into a situation, you want to have both of your hands able to do what you got to do. Or I might just have to drop the camera. I'm sure for this camera, there's a thing that you can do that. I'm sure there's maybe an attachment or something like that. But this camera is not the type of camera you want to go banging into a tree, dropping on the floor, dropping in the water. Or if I have it attached to me, I could easily bump into something, you know, or knock something. This camera is just more sensitive, I think. So I'm just starting my hike back into this area. This time I'm fully prepared. I mean, I'm feeling good. What I realized with these shoes, I really should have hiking shoes with me to go through this, because look at all this to go with these heavy boots. You know what I mean? The boots, the water boots, I think you just carry with you in your backpack in case. But anyway, for now, let's see how far I can maneuver with it. I carried my sneakers with me in case. And we're gonna work our way down and see. I'll show you what I look like. What I look like. I definitely got my stuff ready this time. I hate about carrying this bat on my backpack is it gets stuck every time you bend. But as you can see, like, this is I would think it's a well-traversed path, but there's things blocking the way. So I don't think your average person is going to be coming down this area just to come down. I like the bat or the machete just to clear the way for webs. It's very useful. The vest did not work out. Might have to return it. Way too small. I'm not gonna spend too much time on these areas because I've been through here before. It's like a bag. Something in there, I don't wanna. Somebody's clothes inside or something. Not going in to find out. I think people probably stay out here. It's kind of peaceful. The thing is, I think this place is really accessed through boat. You know? Something just fell. I'll come back to the encampment from last time. Hey, I'm just stopping by. If anybody's here, crossing through. I need one thing I need for next time is a hat. Just stopping through. So people were wondering about the last time where I saw this guy at the encampment. I didn't really get to show this on video. I took pictures, but the boat was right there. The body was right across the way. Well, further down this way where they found it. People were wondering. You can tell here there was like a campfire, charcoal. Somebody stays out here, you know? So I just want to be careful to encounter anybody out here. Oh, another spider web. But this is this. It's like a makeshift home. And a plastic bag for the rain. I don't know what the thing said. It doesn't really make no sense to me. I don't want to disturb this too much because, you know, some people, especially if they're homeless, there's nothing there. They find it very offensive. It's like you're going in somebody's home, you know? But this is where the boat was docked. Pulled up right here. The thing is with this area, anybody could pull up, dump a body or whatever. The other thing on the other side of this is a whole residential community on the other side. So I'm gonna turn off the camera for now. Just kind of work my way through. Spiders everywhere, especially that it just rained. I have a bunch of batteries with me, but recording in 60 FPS takes a lot of space, but it looks a lot smoother for you guys. So yeah, be back in a bit. Just a little further ahead, it's another area that you can just see as they pull up and dock. That's where the truck was last time, the guy's truck. So he docked on the other side. That's where the body was found, on that side. And I'm not saying he had anything to do with it, but that side there, and you can dock along anyway. On this side, homemade. It looked like it was a homemade boat to me. So we're still haven't passed where I went to last time, the very beginning, but now I have a lot more time. I don't have to rush. Just to show you where I'm at on GPS. Started here by the apartment complex. Kind of working my way almost to where I was at last time. That's the bridge where you saw where the body was found, like close to the bridge by the corner by that tree over there. Looking through. Yeah. So gonna keep making my way. Coming up to another. It's clearer now. When I was working my way up here, there's paths that thin out with a lot of brush, but you can tell there's like stuff out here that somebody once did. Who knows if there was something, this used to be something back in the day. There's a lot of little hidden spots like this in Florida. If you remember the last video I did too, there was a tubing. It's a second ball I see out here. Basketball. Some of the stuff could be wash up. But to me, there's also signs that there's people that have been out here. Another tube, I don't know for what. It's the residential area. Quite beautiful. I think where we're going rounds out to that side. So Today I'm moving a little bit slower. Last time I was moving faster. I'm just kind of taking my time and recording only in bits and pieces and just listening for my surroundings and watching the ground and everything. And it's nice when I have my camera down because holding my machete and bat feels safe and comfortable. When I do this one hand thing, I mean, I could easily drop the camera, but we're gonna have to go for a GoPro. I felt a drop of water too. See, the problem is if it starts raining, which you can see the water starting to also smell fire, like somebody's doing a barbecue. Could be far away, could be in this area. You see the water. Oh, something on my hand. Jesus. GoPro life. It's beautiful out here though. If I find a creepy friend that would want to come out here and just explore. I feel like I have one or two friends that would do that, but one's far away in Tampa. The other one, my friend Silvio, he's working, and when he's not working, he has his daughter and stuff, so. See, this is like just a straight path. When you get up here, it gets a little bit thicker. Let's show something cool. Let's see. Boom. It's a good machete. I want a new one though. Oh, I was tripped. We'll be back. So I'm coming up closer to where I was last time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go left or right. I might go right if possible. Who knows, I might not even be able to cross. But I'm back at this tree thing. I climbed up a little bit, just three things, and I've jumped back down because I don't trust that these things are gonna hold. And if I fall, I could get hurt bad. Wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, it would be cool to go up there and look, but to see the area as a whole, but not worth the risk. Unnecessary. Taking a little water break. It's so much better coming out here with extra time. It's not have a rush. It's a difference. You can take in the place more, focus on your surroundings. The smell of barbecue and burning charcoal is getting closer and closer. And these boots, I still have them on. They're actually really useful. Very useful. It takes a little bit more energy. I'll just take it as a workout. But it's super useful. Only thing I need, I should have wore, I have a cap at home. I should have wore a cap. And that guy recommended like an orange cap. And I think this is what's called, I could be wrong, I think this is brackish water. A mix of salt and fresh water. Oh, one of the other things I learned to carry with me, which is always good to have, I learned this on one of my other trips where I was pulling something out of the ground, which I should have had gloves, which would have helped me. But I cut myself, and cuts sometimes are probably inevitable. It's always good to have some sort of alcohol sanitizer with you, because you can get a nasty infection. Every time I cut myself in any place like this, I think about those people that have gotten, oh, did I have the focus on right? Let me take the focus. I always forget to turn on steady shot. Not steady shot, active shot. So if it was wobbly this entire time, sorry about that. But yeah, that time I cut myself with the glass, there's multiple paths. I can go left, I can go right. So we're gonna have to make a choice. Cup there on the ground. So I believe people come out here. So it could be people from where I came from or people from the other side that come out here. Let's go down here. When I cut myself, I use the seawater, the brackish water. It doesn't get rid of all bacteria, but if you have nothing, it's better than nothing, you know? Something's better than nothing. where I got to last time and I called it. It's just kind of beautiful when you come out here. So I gotta make a choice, left or right. If I can cut through, I don't even know if it's open. I'm gonna go, where would you choose? Oh shit, both of them are pretty long. Let me go left. I'm gonna try left, I think. Or whatever, wherever my senses take me, fuck it. The other thing that crossed my mind, because I started thinking about all the animals that could be out here, is I thought about spider, Florida panthers. Oh, I got to here last time too. I walked right up to there. I guess part of me is saying to the left, but now I'm feeling kind of creeped. I'm gonna go to the right. Florida panthers, by the way, when I looked, one, they're an endangered species. Two, they're by Orlando. But you still never know. People let animals out into the wild. Panthers are very sneaky from what I hear. There's a bird in the tree. Yeah. I hear a boat or a car. So it looks like it cuts off. I think it looks like there's a. I mean, you can cross it. Let's see. I was just trying to follow the path and kind of stay away from like really high grass areas, just where it's clear visibility. But there's no choice over here. Ah, fucking spiders everywhere. See, look, it's the water, dirty water. May not even be able to cross. You can smell the water too. Banana spider. Big spider. He already knows I'm coming. So it's kind of hard to focus on them. Let's see if I can avoid them. Just passing through, buddy. Okay, some of the web, not all is web. Alright. Oh, there's shit up here. Looks like an encampment or something. Or paint or something else. I think there's people over there too. Even though I have the water boots, I don't plan to cross over there. I'm gonna see what's up here though. Maybe I'll talk to these people. I don't know if hopefully they're not doing anything illegal. What I'm gonna do is, I did send my GPS location to a friend. That's where I'm at. So I started going to the right instead of going to the left. And this is where this, not sure what it is, a homeless encampment, or realize I'm in the middle of nowhere, kind of, you know. So for people to be out here doing stuff, I don't know. I'm gonna get closer to find out. There's like a family out here. Hello? I came into an encampment out here. There's like people living out here. I don't know if I should approach them or just leave. Yeah, no, let me leave. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, let me go back. Cause you know what it is too? They have a camp out there. Oh, I'm gonna back out. There's tarp with dirt on there. I don't know what's on there. There might be a hole under it. Let me get the out of here, actually. You know what it is? Because I'm on the, if you look at the map, I'm gonna back out. If you look at the map, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. And there's these people that have a camp set out, and they got a fire going. And they have all these buckets on the ground too. I'm gonna back out. Cause you know what it is too? I get the vibe that something illegal may be going on over there. Can you hear me?
Hey you, but it sounds like you go in and out.
Well, you better in me. Better hear me clearly.
I can hear you.
Don't play that Sprint bullshit. Can you hear me now?
You know what? I don't have to. Shut up.
I got Sprint. Yeah, I don't even think they saw me, but I'm gonna deactivate and not go.
Tell them size 8. Let your feet in a size 8. Yeah, put the bag down. I'm like, Samaya, I'm over here looking for you on the thing that you sent me. I'm like, Samaya, how do you do it? But I'm thinking it's work. I'm right here, the more, and I'm just looking at the phone. I was dead ass looking at the phone. Like,
You know what that?
I can see
Yo, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh. Yeah, I don't, something don't feel right about what these people are doing over there. And that tarp with dirt on there, it almost looked like there was like a body was there or something. Like they had a tarp, there was a mound of dirt, I recorded it, and it looked like maybe somebody was under the dirt or some shit. I'm almost thinking of canceling, maybe not doing this. I'm thinking I'm gonna cancel. I just don't think it's worth it. I got a bad vibe from that. Because I was gonna go far left, but my worry is if I come back and encounter these people on the way back, I think I'm gonna retreat for now and come back when I have people with me. Because I just, something, I mean, it could just be a homeless family, but the way I saw the guys over there, I'm gonna see if on my way back I can get an angle of what they're doing. Because you know this freaking post right here, maybe that's a lookout post, I don't know. I mean, it could be a family living off grid, but honestly, that shit remind me of, you know, the documentaries that you see where they're cooking up drugs or something like that. Because the thing is, I smell the charcoal, but I don't smell food. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I don't know if you always smell the food or you just smell the charcoal. Maybe. From here, you can kind of see. It'll be hard to see with the camera, but you can see the whatever they got going on over there. See if I can get a better angle. Something tells me not to mess with that. So I'm gonna err on the caution, better side. This would be I'd have to do this with a group of people, 2 or 3 people, and we'd definitely have to be carrying all of us, I think. But if there's multiple people at that camp, they could have guns, you know, unregistered guns and stuff. Yeah, I see it from right here. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys an angle. My heart's kind of pounding to get out of here. But you see the smoke coming up? Some of that area over there. There was like a whole, I don't know if it's a house or a tent, but it's like a place set up. There's a bunch of buckets. There's tarp on the floor. Something's telling me to get the fuck out. Because in case they spotted me, they could be making their way. So, yeah. I'm gonna pick up the speed and get out of here. As I'm moving, I'm just looking behind me too. That's what it looks like behind me. Yeah. Kind of watching behind. That spot they have, when you're looking out from this side or if you're on the water, you don't even see it. You literally have to walk up on it. I mean, it could be just homeless people. It could be immigrants just living off the grid. But something just felt really wrong about that shit. Something didn't feel right. That's something that maybe should be reported to police. But, you know, if it's a family just living off grid, I don't want to do that if they're not bothering anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Bruh. It's like going on a wild safari. Let's just keep it moving. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm over here talking about animals, but really, probably the biggest threat to me or anybody is a human versus an animal. The biggest threat to mankind is mankind. I was joking with a friend about the vest, right? That the vest, you know, could be a good thing because people will spot me. And so they know not to shoot me. Not to shoot stopping me. And I was like, yeah. Or if they want to shoot me, it will be easier for them to target me. You know? In this case, I wouldn't have wanted that neon vest. I'm really surprised they didn't see me. The difference this time too, I was mostly, I wasn't on my phone. I was focusing. I was moving slow. I didn't go that far that time. And I was quieter this time. Now I'm just trying to get the hell out of here. I'd rather go home and make videos on the computer. Too much to lose. Nah, I would come back. But this journey, there's definitely people out here. It's not a solo, dolo, not gonna run into anybody. There's people out here. And the thing about this stuff too that's dangerous, you never know. You know, somebody could just be running an operation trying to make ends meet, and they see you and you found their stuff, and then they may not have a choice but to kill you or do something to you, you know? And who's gonna know? Even though I sent them my GPS location, so maybe they'll find my body, unless these people hide the body. But they would just relocate. You know? People know how to disappear, if that's what it is. But I'm about back to the entrance. One boat. In the entrance, even though it's a path, there's a lot of blocked trees in the way. Normally, that would be my legs scratched the hell up, probably, you know? From brand new to scratches all over, which is fine. That's what it's meant to do. Calling it now. Great workout, but I think patience and doing things the right way. I came out solo again, but it's hard to find people. But I think the next time, I'm not even sure if I'd want to bring people with me. It's something to me, I'm just telling you too, it's different you watching through the lens versus being out there and taking everything in. And I'm somebody, I really do absorb my surroundings, and something felt eerie and something felt dirty, and it didn't look like no campfire type of stuff or cooking stuff. It looked like some sort of operation. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but just buckets all over the place, tarp with dirt that looked like the size of a body, and men. I saw one guy, but I'm sure there was multiple people working. It didn't look like living off grid. I don't know, man. It looked like some shit I seen on TV in person. So something told me, man, just found my instance to leave. I want to go further, sorry, but nah, it ain't right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, something about it. So I may go back one day with some extra people, you know, and we gotta be definitely for sure with, you know, precaution. And even if with both precautions, if it is some sort of site, you know, they're gonna shoot or defend their property or whatever it is. So that's it. Wow. Here I'm thinking alligators, crocodiles, panthers, snakes, bruh, humans.